Hello, wrestling fans and everyone in between, possible pedophiles or whatever you are. I know there's no pedophiles. I'm just playing. Maybe there is. It's the internet. You never know. Just don't touch children. It's bad. Today I'm going to be reviewing none other than the rise and fall of ECW. Since I'm starting reviewing DVDs and stuff, wrestling DVDs, everyone knows you have to start with the rise and fall of ECW because it's just about WWE's best documentary in a lot of people's opinions. Slightly mine, slightly not. It's it's up there. It's either number one or number two. There's a couple other ones that are like really good. Ah. Okay, so as you see on the cover, it has World Wrestling Entertainment presents the rise and fall of ECW. And in the background, you see a bunch of ECW logos in the background. It says TVMA because it has quite a bit of profanity in it. How else would you want an ECW DVD? That's how it should be. Thank you, WWE. This was made back in 2004, so it wasn't PG. Okay, so at the top, right here, right here. Oh, so that was you see Sandman and Nancy Benoit, woman, and then you see the infamous Tommy. This everything, all the pictures that I point to, they do cover in the DVD. So this is partially breaking down some of the stuff that's in the DVD. They Here's the a picture from the infamous "I'll take them both. I'm hardcore" promo. I know that's not what it's called, but it's the promo where Tommy Dreamer found out Beulah McGillicuddy was cheating on him with Kimona, whatever her name was, and then he starts making out with them both, getting some lesbian action, triple threat, guy, lesbian, bisexual action, whatever you want to call it. Good TV. I'm just playing. Well, I can't play. I'm a male. Okay, then you see a picture of the Dudley Boys. Uh, Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley. They talk about them in the DVD. The infamous pretty well recognized Paul Heyman Network promo where he cuts a promo on the network, TNN, talking about shut me off. You guys aren't doing nothing for me. Shut me off. Uh, well, that I was thinking about something else. Here's a picture of Sabu coming out with some pyro. Yes, pyro in ECW. And here's another picture of Taz, the suplex machine, the suplex master. Then you see a picture of Raven. Like I said, they talk about all this stuff. This is not all the stuff they talk about, but it's some of the stuff. Here's Raven, and then there's a picture of Terry Funk. I think at their first pay per view, Barely Legal. Well, yeah, Barely Legal was their first pay per view. Correct me if I'm wrong. I get their pay per views mixed up because I watch a lot of wrestling. And then here's a picture of Stevie Richards, the Blue Meanie, and Hollywood Nova, none other than the BWO, Blue World Order, doing a parody of the NWO. And here's a picture of another infamous promo of Cactus Jack Mick Foley cutting promo about the ECW fans. I apologize. There'll be the death of you. And then here's a picture. I can't do a good Foley. Uh, uh, oh my gosh. Here's a picture of Rob Van Dam doing his Rob Van Dam stuff, not smoking weed, amazingly. And then here's a picture of Steve Austin. Oh hell yeah, beer drinking. Before he was Stone Cold Steve Austin, now at ECW doing a parody of the Almighty Hulkster brother and his 24-inch pythons, dude. And there's a picture of, I believe, this woman. I can't really tell. Tell me if you know who she is off the dot. I believe that's a woman. Nancy Benoit, rest her soul. And then there's a picture of Balls Mahoney blowing a fireball into who I believe is Mikey Whipwreck. Here's a picture of Eddie Guerrero about to face Dean Malenko, I believe. And last but not least, it's a picture of Spike Dudley surfing the fans after Bam Bam Bigelow threw him into the crowd. On the back, it reads, "Here's a breakdown of the DVD. This is what you should expect in it. It's just like what you read on the back of the book, the summary. ECW, 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 a chant that is still heard in arenas around the world today. I know it is. I was chanting it not too long ago at a Raw taping. Extreme Championship Wrestling redefined professional wrestling in the 90s, which, with its reckless, brutal, death-defying, and often bloody style that came to be known as hardcore. It attracted rabid cult-like following that is still going strong today. This 6-hour, two-disc set follows the rise and the eventual demise of the company that raised the bar and revolutionized sports entertainment. The matches on disc 2 include none other than I'm gonna. Here's the inside of the DVD. I'm trying to make this fast because I got Jon Stewart and Elder Scrolls Skyrim and wrestling to watch. So here's this one documentary, this two matches. It's old DVD style box, and here's the matches. It comes with a little match card thing on the back. It's all the same pictures, just with a little bit more. There's a picture of Mikey Whipwreck. There's a picture of Rey Mysterio Jr. There's a picture of Al Snow and Head. There's a picture of Lionheart, Chris Jericho, FBI, full-blooded Italians. There's a picture of Tommy Dreamer. All this good stuff. Then it also features here's the matches. The Pitbulls versus Raven and Stevie Richards. Two out of th- uh, 2 out of 3 falls dog collar match for the ECW World Tag Championships at Gangsta's Paradise. That was the event in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. No, there's not a place in Philadelphia called Gangsta's Paradise. It was September 16th, 1995. It also includes Rey Mysterio versus Psychosis. 2 out of 3 falls. I'm not going to say review the match because all of these are very good matches. Psychosis gets real dirty in this one. Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Psychosis. Uh, 2 out of 3 falls, like most Lucha Libre style matches. I should know because I'm a professional wrestler in training. Slightly. Well, whatever. You can call me what you want. Just don't troll. I'm just playing. Troll all you want. It also includes Mikey Whipwreck versus the Sandman. This is the match where Mikey Whipwreck wins the world title after it's a ladder match for the ECW World Championship. He wins the world title with the interference of Steve Austin from the Sandman. Mikey Whipwreck, this jobber ring crew dude, becomes a world champion. Anything can happen in wrestling, just not in WWE. Big guys are what Vince McMahon wants. I'm just playing. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan's been champions for a while now. Well, I'm recording this after WrestleMania, so we know what happened there. And here's Two Colts. It also includes Two Cold Scorpio versus Sabu. Another very good match for the ECW Television Championship at CyberSlam, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, February 17th, 1996. It also includes Tommy Dreamer versus Raven, WrestlePalooza, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, June 6th, 1997. Alternate commentary, Jonathan Coachman and Tommy Dreamer. This is the match that Tommy Dreamer finally beats Raven because Raven is going to WCW. He's leaving ECW for WCW. So this is the chance that Tommy Dreamer gets to go over on Raven. Yay. Alternate commentary, Jonathan Coachman and Tommy Dreamer. I might have already said that. I apologize. Then it has Taz versus Bam Bam Bigelow for the ECW World Television Championship match. Another good television championship match. Living Dangerously, Asbury Park, New Jersey. Uh, March 1st, 1998. Another good match. This is the infamous match, if you guys don't know already, where Taz puts on the Taz missions on Bam Bam, and Bam Bam crushes Taz, and they fall through the ring. I believe that wasn't planned out. And then the alternate commentary is, of course, Taz and Michael Cole. Well, not the Michael Cole part. And then, last but not least, Rob Van Dam versus Jerry Lynn. Another television championship match at Hardcore Heaven. Paul Palpakey. I apologize to whoever lives here. I don't really know how to pronounce that. If I could just get that in focus. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. New York. May 16th, 1999. Alternate commentary is Jonathan Coachman and Rob Van Dam. This is a match that we go to know and love. We've seen it many times. We just saw it last year. If you saw TNA Bound for Glory, which I was at, and I started a brief. I swear I've seen this chant during that match. No disrespect to them because the match was very good still, but it was still fun to start a chant. It always is. Here's some little promos that's on it. It includes Stevie Richards apologizes for leaving ECW the way he did. Taz, I'm not going to ruin it for you because he talks about it. Taz seeks Paul Heyman's blessing and Paul Heyman's travel agent. This is a story by Chris Jericho. It's a very funny story about some of the jobs they had to do, not doing the job, but some of the extra jobs the wrestlers had to do, the sports entertainment, what Vince McMahon likes to call them. All right, so it also includes, here's the whole breakdown of the DVD. When it says like Taz or Lance Storm or all that, it has, these are just brief subsections of the actual thing because that's how the DVD is structured. It talks about all their parts in the company and it's a lot of good stuff. One of the things that I really like, I'm not going to really break down the whole DVD because it's a very good DVD, was they had different perspectives, like Eric Bischoff talking about how him, I didn't steal ECW performers for WCW, which you could say he did, like Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Raven, Rey Mysterio Jr., Psychosis. The list goes on and on and on. But it also shows Vince McMahon's perspective on the whole matter. But that was something that I really liked about the DVD, and it talks about the early days, Paul Heyman when it was Eastern Championship Wrestling and all, just getting started and all that good stuff, and then actually gets to the end. This is a phenomenal documentary. Phenomenal. You should own this DVD. If you're a wrestling fan, if you're a fan of documentaries, it's a phenomenal DVD. It has quite a bit of profanity in it, but it's nothing that will really affect you that much. Maybe you shouldn't watch around younger kids. Maybe you shouldn't. I grew up hearing profanity, and I don't cuss at all. So that's just me. I'm not saying anything about that's how you should raise your kids or anything like that. But this, if you're a younger fan and you don't know that much about ECW, then you should watch this DVD. When I say younger fan, I mean like 12, 11, whatever you are. If your parents let you listen to profanity, go for it and watch this DVD. If you're an older fan and you're trying to reminisce about ECW, this is what you need, brother. Not that sci-fi ECW crap. Even though I watch a lot of old pay-per-views and old ECW pay-per-views and all of that good stuff, I still watch this DVD, and it helped me get an even better understanding of ECW. So, if you want me to give a basic rating system like 5 out of 5 or all that, that's what this DVD gets. It's a 5 out of 5. My only problem with the DVD is it didn't really talk about Just Incredible, but that's not a big deal because even though Just Incredible was a, and Rhino, another guy that didn't really talk a lot, uh, it he was a relatively important part of ECW. He was a former ECW World Champion, Tag Team Champion with Lance Storm, all this good stuff. But that's all right. And that's just about it. Buy this DVD. That's it. Let's try to get to 15 minutes solid. 14 minutes and 35 seconds is good enough. Good day. Buy the DVD.